Hello and welcome back to Board Game Acrobat, where today we'll be having a look at what's inside this game here, Forbidden Island. It's a game by wright. This is a game I don't think I can recommend enough. I've had great fun playing this. It's a co-op game, so you play with your friends, support your friends. Ages 10 plus, plays in about 30 minutes, and is for 2 to 4 players. Basically, it is a game where you and your friends are all against a sinking island, and you have to collect all the ruins, whatever you want to call them. Does it say on here? Treasures. You have to collect all 4 treasures before you're able to, and then you've got to get to the helipad to leave the island, and that's how you beat it. I've played this quite a few times now, and have very much enjoyed it every time I play it. There's the instruction booklet, quite simple. This video isn't about how to play a game, but if you do want to know, just let me know and I'll make a video on that. And then we have this here, which is the flood level, and as you can see, if you're able to see at the bottom, there is legendary, elite, normal and novice, the different levels to play this game, which again does make it replayable and a bit harder if you start to find it too easy. And yeah, just replayability is quite nice with that. And then there is a little bag of the different kind of pawns to show the characters. Quite nice, just normal wooden pawns. Now, I believe the rules suggest pick your characters randomly. And the way I'm starting to do that, if you already play this game or if you're interested, is actually quite simple, just a dice roll. Number each of the characters and then roll the dice, and that's how I've been randomly choosing. So yeah, and then there are these lovely treasures. Start with the air treasure, which is a flying lion. I do like all of these figures, to be fair, they are quite nice. Now the water treasure, which is kind of an octopus chalice there. Quite nice. And then the earth treasure, which I guess is a glow kind of thing, an orb. There we go. Bit broken orb, I guess. And then the fire treasure, which is just fire. I guess you could say ruby kind of look to it. This is quite nice if you have a phone. Put your phone light on, put it on top. That's the good kind of material for that. Just make it look a bit nice there. Alright, what I'll do is I'll quickly change up my setup, and then I can show you the cards and the island tile. Alright, so I'll start with the tiles. The tiles are all here, so this is what makes up your island that you're going to be trying to escape from. It's quite nice how it does the sinking mechanic. So first time it gets sunk, it turns over to the blue side, which all of the cards have their own blue side. And then if it gets sunk again, you take it out, and that is how you keep track. Of course, when it's on the blue side, you can unflood it if you're near, but that's taking up one of your actions. So yeah, I'll quickly whiz through these. Again, if you want a closer look at the art or the place or what comes with or happens at the place, just pause the video. So yeah, there's the Silver Gate, Coral Palace, Misty Marsh, Howling Gardens, Breaker's Bridge. Sorry about my thumb being in the way there. Watchtower, Cave of Embers, Observatory, Cliffs of Abandon, Bronze Gate, Cave of Shadows, Temple of the Moon, Whispering Gardens, and yeah, so like as you're seeing from a lot of these, they have the treasure symbols on them. That's because to get the treasure, you have to be standing on one of the places with a treasure symbol, and you have to have 4 of those treasure cards in your hand, and that is how you retrieve the treasure. Again, more of that can be in Fool's Landing, that's where you use to escape the island. More of that can be on a how to play video if that's what you guys want. So yes, that's all of the island cards. island tiles, I should say, really, because they all have their own cards as well, which I can show you now. So yeah, I'll just show you the back of the cards first. This is the blue deck, and this is everything that I just showed you, but in cards. And this is what you're going to be using to determine where it gets flooded. Yeah, so it's just the cards. It's the exact same artwork as the tiles, but yeah, they're on cards. Quite nice cards, to be fair. And then I shall show you. This is the treasure deck. Yeah, so this is what you'll be holding in your hand. It's like where I said earlier, you'll need 4 of a type, so you need 4 cards of the same type from this deck in your hand to be able to get that treasure. And yeah, I'll do the same where I'll quickly go through, and if you want a closer look, most of these don't have writing on, so there's not really much more to see other than the pictures. And there's multiples of the cards, because obviously you need. That is an interesting card, though. That's the one that's going to make it harder for you to get off the island, because that'll make the island sink quicker. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, that's all of them. So yeah, there's 3 water rises cards in here, and yeah, that's all of the treasure cards that come in here. And yeah, the last thing to show you really is the explorers and the people who are on this mission. So yeah, each person has their own ability. So we'll start with the diver here, which is move through 1 or more adjacent flooded and or missing tiles for 1 action, must end a turn on a tile. The backs of all of these cards are all of the same, which is just showing you the order that you'll play in and the actions that you can take. And then we have messenger. They will have their own separate abilities. Give treasure cards to a player anywhere on the island for 1 action per card. Engineer, shore up 2 tiles for 1 action, that one's quite useful. Navigator, move another player to 2 adjacent tiles, up to 2 adjacent tiles for 1 action. The Explorer, move and or shore up diagonally. And then the Pilot, again this is quite useful, once per turn, flood to any tile on the island for 1 action. Yes, that's all of the cards and other stuff that comes in this. I'll just quickly change my setup and I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, I hope you enjoyed learning what's inside the box of Forbidden Island. Like I said, this is a great game by Game Right. Cannot recommend it more really. I will leave a link to it in the description below. If you have enjoyed this video or you found it useful, please do like, just to show your support. And if you want to see more videos like this, or acrobatics and board game kind of videos, make sure you do subscribe, because there will be acrobatics on this channel at some point. Right, until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Right, make sure you spread the love with board games.